YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2003. I have notes. I didn't write them down, but we're gonna go ahead and just get into our first race here. This will only be another episode, or this could be the last episode for now. Just getting my notebook, but this could be the last episode, and at least for the time being, I mean, and then we'll get back into Gallop 2004, which I know is what most people want. Can't find my notes. Forgot if I actually wrote it down, or if it's like in a spreadsheet on my laptop, which I'm figuring out now. Away she goes. Is this horse's debut? See, this is why I need my notes, because I can't remember what happened in the last episode. Oh yeah, I do have them on my laptop. Alright, cool. So, we have a open conditions race here, 9 furlongs. Fair is the weather and surface here. For today, we're the long shot. They're not giving us a chance at the money. But I guess as of our last episode, Best Hunter won the Tokyo Derby, right? Because I didn't even... I forgot it was the Tokyo Derby for like 5 seconds. Decent results overall for most of our horses, and we messed around with some training features, and we bought to the new incline track. All right, so away she goes. Let's go ahead and take a look at this horse. Let's go to the paddock, and there is the filly. Away she goes. Like I said, it is so nice to finally be playing a game, and with a filly that I don't have to worry about losing, like I do in 2004. I can't lie to you guys, I'm not really looking forward to going back to that. I'd be lying if I said I was. I love 2004, but the fact that the trainers can take away your horses, you know, just on absolute nonsense. Yeah, it's just, that's the only thing about the game I dislike. And then, like I said, it's demotivating. We put so much time into it. And don't get me wrong, I like the challenge. If you're underperforming, yeah, that should be the result. But like I said, I could have 10 great races, win several G1s. The horse is fine. The second I may be coming second or third in a race I was supposed to win, they're taking the horse from me. You know, it just, for a video game, it's ridiculous. I'm sure that probably happens in the real world more than I would like to know, but in a video game, that shouldn't be the case. It's just a broken game mechanic. 5 furlongs ago, the Away she goes is looking good here. I forgot how to rotate. I don't want to accidentally whip, because I know it's different in each game. Okay, yep. If I would have done what I thought I was going to do, we probably would have started whipping way sooner than I would have wanted. We're going to get Away she goes going right now. Here we go. Let's get a good runoff. Oh, never mind. The camera angle actually didn't do as bad as I thought. So good run for Away she goes here. Furlong and a half left to go. We still have enough juice in the tank, but now we're starting to drop, and there goes the rest of the field. But she's still hanging in there. Half a furlong to go. Well, you know what? She's got guts. She's got guts. She's got grit. And we don't fall in last place, but we're close to it. Only 2 other horses we beat. I think that was probably as good of an effort we were going to get from her in those conditions. We were supposed to finish 10th. Oh, we finished 12th. Well, I guess I dropped the ball a little bit. Stretch wasn't great. We definitely fatigued towards the end. Maybe I could have been a little bit more patient with her. Probably what I should have done, actually, but that's fine. All right, well, we gotta do better than that, of course. She is still training as well. Let's see what we have set up for her. Regiment. So she's balanced right now. I don't know if I can even change. Yeah, I can't change this month's training, but next month's I want to focus on her stamina, because I feel like that's what she's suffering the most. So I'm going to have her focus on stamina for a time. I don't think her speed will be bad when it comes to later stretch runs if we can get her stamina together. I think she can have the speed to keep up. But, you know, she needs the stamina to even get there. Anyways, we're moving on to Central Marlin here, 4-year-old colt. What did I click on? I didn't mean to go back, sorry. Here's his file. I mean, stamina's kind of speed is pretty good though, 67 at least for a C-ranked horse. So, and he's got, well, you see his stats over there on the right: 1 win, 1 place, 1 show. So yeah, he's just kind of here. Now, I can't remember if he's a late bloomer or not. Late. Yeah, growth type is late. I knew there was a reason why I got this horse. Because I'm like, I remember his name from the first Gallop Racer 3 series on the PlayStation. He was one of my favorite horses. Along there with Arctic Crop, Ant B. A lot of those were the horses, obviously, I really grew up playing in Gallop Racer on the game on the PlayStation. So, Central Marlin was another one of those horses. And I was just trying to remember. I'm like, okay, why did I get this horse? Oh, yeah, he was one of my favorite horses growing up playing Gallop Racer. They say this G3 in Toronto should be good for him. So, I'll give him a shot. Best Hunter should be ready to go here pretty soon. But, yeah, Central Marlin's a late bloomer. So, he won't be at his best until he's probably 5.5, 6 years old, honestly. So, we're looking at... What are we looking at here? Best Hunter. Now, Best Hunter's file should be better. As you can see, 9 races. We've gotten 3 wins, 2 places, 1 show, and 2 of those wins were G1 wins. We won the Tokyo Derby, like I said. So Central Marlin, or excuse me, Best Hunter, is looking on pace here to make some good headlines. The Osaka Derby, they think he's a good fit for, and I say, I agree. Let's put Best Hunter back in another G1 Derby in Japan here with Osaka. Similar race, similar distance, similar course. We should have a pretty good going here for that 3-year-old colt. Away she goes. She's ready to go again. 9-12 on the dirt is where I got her. So let's try something shorter for sure. I don't think the longer distances help. Wow, she's not gonna be able to race for a while. Sorry, but there's like no dirt races. There's a G1 where she's totally outmatched for. I really would prefer not to wait, but I mean, she's not great on the turf. That's the problem. She's okay on the turf. You know what? I'm gonna run her in a 7 furlong on the turf. I know it's not ideal, but I really don't want to have her wait so long for a dirt race. So I'm gonna run her 7 on the turf. She's okay. It's not bad, but she's already developing. Her growth type, as far as we know, it's balanced. So she's well, actually, do we know that? I don't know if we know that. And that was her first race as well, so we still have plenty of time with her. Everybody's ready to go, and it's kind of nice only having to really worry about 3 horses. I feel like I can pay attention to them more and, keep everything organized when you only have 3 horses to worry about compared to 6 or 7. Anyways, ladies and gents, it's the Osaka Derby here for Best Hunter. And we are the second favorite. Beauty Prize, the 3 horses, who the money is going on today. But we are also there. We're a front runner. We should be able to set the pace. The other front runners don't look too hot. So we should be able to set the pace. I hope they're not racing too hard. Sometimes it happens with long shot horses in this game. If they're front runners, they're just out by like 15 lengths and then they just gas at the end. I hope that's not what we get. I wish Gallop Racer 2004's post parade was this fast. Like, look how fast I can go back and forth between horses. Like in 2004, it's move, load, move, load. Beauty Prize, oh, that's an awesome looking colt there. I like him. I'm gonna try to beat him, but doesn't mean I still don't like the way the horse looks. Dandy Crystal, it's a nice, good looking colt. Looks like a pretty strong field. We got a filly in here. Happy Time. This game looks, I know I talked about it probably the last time I played this game, but this game just looks better than 2004. The details are a little bit more refined. The movement, I think, is a little bit more fluid as far as the post parade. Somebody, I think, left a comment in regards to the races. The difference between how the horses race in 2003 and 2004, and yeah, I can see those differences. I don't think 2003 is too far behind. Best Hunter, he is ready to go again. Can we make it back-to-back G1 wins here in Japan? That is what we are going for with Best Hunter. Bionic Club with the record, but we haven't had Bionic Club in this game. Remember, that was one of our first Stallion Studs in the 2004 series. So we got to set the pace here. We got to get out with Best Hunter. Got to get out, got to get out, got to push. Okay. Move him over. Should be pretty good. Let's see. Yep. We're out front, and that's exactly what he wants. So, oh. Who is this? Don't challenge. We gotta stay up. We gotta stay up front. We gotta stay in the lead here. Challenge is 5 horse. Okay, Best Hunter should be feeling pretty comfortable right here. So make sure we keep ahead here. I don't get this horse too much confidence. Yeah, it's a little tricky sometimes trying to manage a horse and get their pace right. It's a little bit more stiff in this game, I will admit that. It's a little bit more stiff compared to 2004, so that's an adjustment, but it's not anything you can't do. Now, I feel like these guys are going to gas themselves out, so I'm gonna bide my time with Best Hunter. Definitely going to bide my time. Biding my time. I think he's got the speed to show up. He's got the speed to show up. We're cool, we're cool, we're cool, we're cool, we're cool. We're going to attack right now. We're going to attack right now. Right now. Best Hunter is looking to make it 2 for 2 back-to-back. Derby wins. That is an easy G1 for Best Hunter. We do it again. Let's go. Let's go. Back-to-back. G1 wins here in Japan with Best Hunter. I'm just going to bide my time. I'm going to let them gas themselves out a little bit, and we're just going to really just set ourselves on cruise control in the stretch. That's exactly what we were able to do. Best Hunter continues to dominate here. What a horse, man. What a freaking horse. Yeah. Best Hunter. What a horse, man. What a horse, what a horse, what a horse. Terrible screenshot, but I just wanted to get it going. Man, what a horse. What a horse. Got him out front. Field was okay. Like I said, I was struggling with that, but everything else was S ranked. So we still ran a really good race, and we got a G1 win with Best Hunter. Another G1 win with Best Hunter at the Osaka Derby. It's a good win. It's a solid win, man. New skill. Oh, what do we get? Do show? I know I say this every time I play. I really wish I can change my jockey silks. Not skills, my silks. But anyways, this says the skills category has been added to jockey data. Skills denote jockey's special characteristics and may be put to work during races. Adding skill help function button to the academy. Building will be remodeled. 30,000. I mean, I guess. What else am I going to do with the money? If it helps me develop better racecraft, which as you can see my stretch rating is not good. B ranked overall. Starts are good, positioning is good, but my stretches are not great. Even though I think I've gotten much better at it in this game, but that's the thing. I think I'm still having to kind of make up for how bad I was initially. Thought I heard a sound in here, but maybe not. So that's skills, blah blah blah. Okay. Can't look at any of these horses yet, but we're going to keep our crew of horses we got for now. I feel like they're reliable enough. Away She Goes is the only horse we got to figure things out with to start getting her into money place finishes. Central Marlin. We have a chance. I mean, when I say a chance, I mean a chance to finish in the money, which is always my goal. 7 furlongs here on the dirt for Central Marlin. Post position number 12, and kind of wants to settle himself towards the front. So we're going to have to be pretty diligent about making sure we get him out. We could bet. We could bet. I like to usually take my time because, I mean, do I know? I'm trying to see if I recognize any horse in this field. Yeah, it's a G3 as well. I mean, the favorite is Desert Risk, but he's not a heavy favorite, so I wouldn't even bet in a race like this. We're just going to go ahead and race. I will do it eventually just to get us some extra income, but I usually like to save that for G1s. Races where I feel like if I know the field, I can really kind of have faith in the winner. But if it's a random G2 or G3 with horses that any horse could win, then yeah, I'm not going to bet on those. We're getting Central Marlin up here to the front, and I think we can just literally keep him right behind this horse. He should be fine with this position. We don't really have an indicator, obviously, in this game like 2004, so I won't really know until after the race. But this is ideally where he wants to be. And like I said, he is a late bloomer, so we still have a chance to really make magic with him, and I think we will. I think you guys will see, for those of you that didn't really pay attention to this horse playing Gallop Racer in the earlier years or the earlier versions of the game, this is a really good late bloomer for a horseman. Okay, we gotta get going now. We got plenty left to go. See what we can do. Let's see what Central Marlin can do. Just needs a little bit more speed. Move outside. The tough race. He's digging in. He's digging in. You can see the field is tiring, but we just do not have the speed yet. Like I say, he's still a late bloomer, but God, that's a lot of. That's like 7 horses across the line. We're probably gonna get 8th or something like that. Yep, 8th. He just doesn't have the speed yet, but he will. He will. Those races he will eat up once his speed comes together. Stretch wasn't great, but like I said, the speed wasn't there. It's not there yet. Best Hunter, on the other hand, you saw his speed. But Central Marlin, he's not there yet, which is fine. Just fine. But yeah, that could have been a better stretch run. But that's realistically why the rating is there. You guys have seen once a horse gets going with me, then obviously everything else starts to improve. So Central and Best Hunter show not ready to go yet, but the filly, away she goes. She's back, and hopefully we can do better with her. I didn't realize that was her first race. She is beautiful. Let's see what she does here. Long shot again, which is fine. I'm assuming she's a late bloomer. Well, of course, she's also a dirt horse, but like I said, I didn't want to have her wait too long. Is there a heavy? Okay, there is a heavy favorite in this race, the 10 horse. I might go ahead and place a. I'm gonna be passive. I'm just gonna place a show bet on the 10. Just because it's Gallop Racer, it's virtual money, and I can actually bet a crap ton on a show bet to actually make a profit compared to real life. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and bet that. And see what happens. Okay. Horses has to come in first, second, or third, so as long as that happens, I am getting my money. Alright, let's go ahead and race with the way she goes, and let's just continue to just build on just having good efforts, you know? Obviously, she's not going to be in contention to win yet, but we're building on good efforts here for her. Start, nah. Not bad. Not a bad start. Let's push the pace here a little bit. Let's push, let's push, let's push. Let's push, and man, she has full speed, and it's still taking a minute for her to even catch up to some of these horses. That's amazing. Still, though, these horses, some of them, they still have some growth left, so I'm not really worried even if we're not having amazing performances. I'm willing to be patient. You guys know that. That's why I don't mind getting a horse that'll be late developing. I will, yeah, kind of go through the hard days of the horse in the beginning, but once that horse is ready to really be at its best, it's definitely worth the wait. Here we go. Not going to use the whip yet. Not going to use it yet because it's still a lot of race left. These horses are just flying past her. I have a furlong left to go, but she's not looking bad here. She is not looking bad, actually. We're able to outlast a lot of the field. We may have finished in the money. Is that 5th? No, 6th. No, 7th. It looked a lot higher. It looked a lot higher, and maybe that was just because those 2 horses just got there at the wire. But still. We're supposed to finish 9th and we finished 7th. That's a good race for away she goes. And look, start wasn't bad. Field and position were perfect, apparently. And the stretch was good. So that's what I mean. And we won our bet because the favorite win. Of course, I mean the heavy favorite, but still. Well, we got our money back and some. So that's a double win, ladies and gentlemen. Double win. Our horse did better than what we were expected to do. And we actually won our bet. Extremely conservative bet, but we won it. Won our money back. And more. Yeah, really good effort there from away she goes. I'm really happy with that. Okay. Sorry guys, just sending a text. Central Marlin's ready to go again, and I'm ready to give him another shot. You can see his speed isn't bad. It's not bad, but again, because he's still developing, he's just not really at his full potential. And his spurt might be a little bit slow, too. Sometimes I forget to kind of pay attention to that. I really don't want him in these G3s, but they keep offering them. I know he's a C-ranked horse, but he's clearly kind of struggling with the grade 3 competition right now, so it is what it is. Let's go race with Central Marlin. Before this video is over, if this is a long one or if I've chopped it up into 2 separate videos, I have no idea. This is a new video. I will look at the foals before the end of it. If this is not a new video and it's the same video I've been recording and I didn't split it, then I will still look at the foals. So, whichever. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same story with Central Marlin. Most of our races with him. He just kind of expected to finish somewhere in between the field, and, you know, our goal is to obviously do better than that. So, this is another bet. I mean, another race we bet on. Any heavy favorites? Too close. I don't like it. I don't like it because then I would have to get into real handicapper mode, and I am certainly not doing that right at the moment. But, you know, let's just focus on the race here. So, okay start for Central Marlin. Nothing special. He still wants to be at the front. Try to push the pace a little bit, and this should be pretty ideal for him, actually. Yeah, this should be, well, just a little bit more. Yeah, like I said, it is tricky sometimes trying to get your horse right in the speed zone, because changing the speed or slowing it down, it's much more stiff on the controller. It's not as sensitive as, like I said, other Gallop Racer titles are, so you really have to make sure if you want your horse to go faster, you have to really press and press. You can't just kind of tap it and then get going. It's so funny when they start going, like this horse to the right of me, the 11. They're doing all of that, but they're not really going anywhere. It's kind of funny. All right, now like I said, we're gonna get going. Let's see if we can catch some of these horses gassing out. Furlong left to go. It seems like we've been running forever on this stretch. Okay, we're gonna catch a couple of horses, but nothing significant. Not like I was expecting to. Yeah, that should have been better. It is what it is. I'm really not worried about this horse. As long as I know I don't have to lose my horses, I'm not really concerned if the performances aren't great. Especially with a horse that's supposed to be developing later anyways. Oh, we actually finished where we were supposed to finish. All right, and the stretch was less. So sometimes because it's like, oh man, we just can't do anything. I'm thinking I did something wrong, and that's actually not that I've done anything wrong. It's just the horse isn't ready for that yet.